guys. So for today's lesson, we are going to reflect and practice on Chapter 9's Media Literacy, Technology, Media, and the Language Arts. Okay, so I bet I know what you're thinking. A video of her talking, but she's standing right there. So let me tell you my thinking behind it. When reading the chapter, one of the questions that kept popping up in my head was, how can technology help expand the classroom beyond the physical space? And I instantly thought of this program that I've used before called TechSmith Relay or Camtasia Relay. It's actually a free download through the UMass website. And what it does is it takes over your computer screen and allows you to record your audio. And I thought it would have been an awesome tool for a flipped classroom. Ideally, what I would have done is given it to you as a type of homework assignment, and it would have given you a video just like this with some information about the chapter, a type of assignment using research and technology, the internet, and it would have really expanded this physical space of the classroom with the use of technology. But I had a feeling that you might not have been a fan of homework on a Sunday night after a fall and fun Halloween weekend. So I decided to do a little snippet of this technology and tie it into the quote from the book. Your students need to see you using technology in skillful, creative, and interesting ways. So I wanted to introduce you to this technology feature and show how it could be implemented in and out of the classroom and for different purposes. But we can talk more about the potential of a flipped classroom and the use of technology in a bit. Let's get started. So for the entirety of the lesson, I would like you to stay in your pairs or groups and have a pen and paper and have your laptop ready with internet access. I know last week some of us had some issues signing into the Wi-Fi, and I always have better success when I log into the UMass DA rather than the guest. So if you want to try that out now, if you could please try logging in. Okay, great. Let's really get started now. So to focus our lesson, I found two quotes from the chapter that I feel embody the chapter really well. And they're going to be our driving points throughout the entire lesson. So the first one is, American teenagers are exposed to media content for about 8.5 hours a day. Now you can see this as a negative or a positive, but the reality is that it's happening. And as educators, we need to make it and turn it into a positive and make those 8.5 hours as teachable moments. And the way to do that is by the next quote. By teaching media literacy, we can move them away from passive viewing into critical analysis. And that last part, the passive viewing into critical analysis, will be the focal point going forward in the lesson. The importance of critical thinking and giving students the creativity with the use of technology to reconstruct media portrayals. So before we get into practice on how we are going to make ourselves and our students be critical viewers, let's take a moment to reflect. So individually, please respond to these questions, and then we will come together and share as a class. So the first question is, how can technology and media help content goals in creative ways? And the second one is, how can technology support all learners in engaging in meaningful and authentic activities? So take a couple minutes and write some responses to these two questions, and then I will join you back as a full unit group.